Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome back to Weather with Sim again. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And in today's weather forecast, we are going to be going over what we can expect with these next few storm systems, which the one that we have ongoing is still currently bringing risks for tornadoes for today. And we even seen a lot of tornadoes last night, by the way, with it. So it is certainly a pretty intense storm system that we'll have to keep an eye on throughout today. Plus, we will also need to be watching another storm system, like I said, that could be rolling on through after this one also brings some snow to the Ohio River Valley. And then we also do have some sneaky little storms like the remains of Sarah getting ready to impact parts there of the southeast, which we will be going over to as well. But if you are new here to the YouTube channel, or if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go down below and click that subscribe button, as we will continue to keep you guys updated with the latest on Weather with Sim. Also, don't forget to leave a like and as well as click that notification button down below, so that way you are notified whenever I do go live, as things really do start to really be ramping up with these storms. So we just hope you guys are able to stay safe. But let's first go ahead and take a look at what we can expect. And before we take a look at that, I do want to tell you guys that last night and even throughout yesterday, we did have a lot of storm reports, guys. Look at that. In southwest Oklahoma, we had 6 tornadoes on the ground, and some of them were strong, guys. This is definitely not good news, especially because a tornado outbreak was not in the forecast. Even though 6 tornadoes did not sound like a lot, we had a lot of tornado warnings yesterday too as well, so that's also one of the reasons why we consider it a tornado outbreak. But even down here in Texas, we had quite a bit of damaging wind reports, and we even had a few hail reports, which it looks like there was only one down there near Midland in Texas. So like I said, we'll definitely continue to watch that storm system closely for today, as it really does look to bring that potential for severe weather. But like I said, this is really what happened yesterday, and with 6 tornadoes on the ground, that is definitely pretty intense. So like I said, we will continue to keep an eye on it. And then, like I said, this is currently the storm system ongoing as of right now in the Central Plains, currently bringing risks for severe weather, mainly in this area right there. So, sure, like I said, sure does look intense, and will continue to bring more severe weather both today, tomorrow, and, maybe even continuing over here across the southeast. But, that's definitely going to be a storm to continue to watch closely for, like I said, especially as it does look to bring those risks for tornadoes. And, that will continue to bring, some showers and thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, we definitely will need to be watching for some showers, some thunderstorms across this area right here, possibly even tonight. Okay, so, some of this could occur tonight, some of this could occur tomorrow. So depending on your location, you may see storms tonight, which looks to be mainly this southern half right here, or if you live far to the north, you'll probably experience some storms tomorrow. So we'll definitely continue to keep an eye on it. Now, let's go ahead and look at the severe weather outlook for today. And as you guys can see, like I said, that storm system is going to continue to bring severe weather, and that's because the Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for severe weather across parts there of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, all the way up there into Oklahoma City, with still a 5% risk for tornadoes for today, which is pretty much what we had for the tornado threat yesterday. Like I said, guys, we were not expecting, the storm system to be this strong. We would have had, at least a 10% risk for tornadoes if we were expecting something like this to happen. But, it turns out that, like I said, we really did, see some more tornadoes than what was really expected, which I probably wouldn't roll out today, because that storm is still continuing to stay on the stronger side of things, which could could even bring some isolated damaging winds between 60 to 70 miles per hour, and even some large hail, which mainly looks to be far to the north there across Kansas and northern Oklahoma. So, if you do live down here from Oklahoma City all the way down there towards Texas, your main concern will be tornadoes and damaging winds. But if you live north of Oklahoma, like, Kansas, you'll be at risk for large hail. So that's something to really be keeping an eye on for today. So make sure to have your tornado action plan in place just in case, as you guys in those populated cities will definitely be at risk for once again some tornadoes and damaging winds. So we will continue to watch it closely, but we may see this either be a boom or bust. But I think it will be pretty active for today, given the fact that we've seen a lot of tornadoes yesterday. And then as we head into tomorrow, like I said, that storm system could continue across the southeast, still bringing some marginal threats for severe weather, as we do have a little small green showing up, which indicates a 2% risk for tornadoes, mainly around the Mobile area in Alabama. So not really looking to be anything too crazy tomorrow, given the fact that it's a not very big tornado threat. But we still can't rule out a couple of isolated sneaky tornadoes around the Mobile area. So I need you guys to at least have your tornado action plan in place just in case for tomorrow, as you guys in Mobile, Alabama look to be the bullseye. But it certainly could expand, so we'll keep an eye on that closely. And then it's mainly going to be the wind that looks to be the biggest concern, as that does include more of Alabama and Mississippi. So once again, we will continue to keep an eye on it closely. Thankfully there's no hail threat, but obviously one of these could change. So once again, we'll keep an eye on it closely, but this still does remain a little uncertain. Now, let's go ahead and look at the excessive rainfall outlook for today. And as you guys can see, we will continue to see that risk for flash flooding persist across parts there of the Central Plains. But something that I wanted to also tell you guys is that we also do have that risk for flash flooding down here, as once again, the remains from Sarah will be coming up this way from down there in Honduras, Belize, and as well as the Yucatan Peninsula down there in Mexico. So, after it does get done impacting those areas, it will turn around and head right back somewhere towards Florida. But once again, it looks to be, somewhere around here. And, that's one of the reasons why the Storm Prediction Center even thinks this could continue into tomorrow, as the remains of Sarah really look to be impacting these areas in Florida, Alabama, southern Mississippi, into parts there of the New Orleans area. So, once again, we will need to really be watching the remains of Sarah as they do get close to moving on through. Still remains a little bit uncertain. So, we like I said, we will need to watch this closely, but depending on how strong Sarah is will determine on what we see, because the Storm Prediction Center isn't super confident yet to issue a moderate risk, but I certainly wouldn't rule that out yet, as the remains of Sarah are going to be pretty big. So we will, like I said, we'll keep an eye on it. So make sure to be on high alert in Florida, all the way back down through southern Alabama, southern Mississippi, and around the New Orleans area as we head into tomorrow. And by the time we head into Wednesday, all this changes a lot, and we go right back out here to the west, where we have another storm system to watch for across parts there of California, as we do have a slight risk for flash flooding right around the Eureka area. So we will need to be watching, Eureka, California really closely, as we'll kind of have a training amount of storms going on through this area on Wednesday, which will be around midweek. So once again, we'll watch it closely, but it's still a little iffy on what exactly we'll see during that time. But we'll keep an eye on it closely, like I said, as things could really be a boom over there. And then after that, like I said, that storm system is going to continue to bring snowfall on the backside of that system. Not the storm system over here in California, but it actually does show that, by the way, bringing a lot of heavy rain there towards Eureka. But it's going to be the storm system down there in Texas, which is going to continue to head right up like this. Because, like I said, it's pretty much going to bring those showers and thunderstorms to parts there of the upper Midwest through the Ohio Valley, and as well as down here into Florida. But by the time it reaches the Mid-Atlantic, that's when there starts to be snowfall on the backside of that system, which is a wow change compared to, what it has been bringing down there in Texas. So that's something to watch for as we head into the end of this week, which will be on the November 22nd time frame. So we will need to be watching that area up there in the Mid-Atlantic and as well as New England closely, as once again, those areas could definitely see some heavy snowfall. And then after that, maybe another storm system to keep an eye on as we get into November 28th, as these ones might bring, a similar situation. So on the southern side of that system I'm circling, mainly just going to be some rain, maybe some isolated ice accumulation over there in Pennsylvania and southern New York. And then maybe something else up here in parts there of the Great Lakes region. And this is actually on Thanksgiving, by the way. As you guys can see, Thursday on, the 28th of November, which, like I said, is Thanksgiving. So, oh my goodness. I definitely would not like this for my Thanksgiving, guys. And, if you guys, like snow, I mean, you guys would probably enjoy it on Thanksgiving. But like I said, I do like snow, but I wouldn't, like it on Thanksgiving. Then the fact that a lot of people are going to be doing some outdoor plans. So this is going to be something to really, really be watching closely for, as it could ruin some Thanksgiving plans as we head into the 28th of November. Obviously, expect some things to change with this storm, but like I said, though, this is something to really keep an eye on, as we could definitely see a winter storm up there to the north, with some ice and rainfall on the southern side of that system. And then let's now go ahead and look at the total rainfall, or not total rainfall, but the whole snowfall. That is actually not until November 25th. I meant to set it to November 28th. And so as you guys can see, we will likely see a lot of snowfall out here in the Cascades, all the way back up there towards the upper Midwest, as once again we are going to be watching that potential for a winter storm across the Great Lakes region as we head into Thanksgiving. Maybe a little bit of snowfall across parts there of the eastern Ohio Valley, all the way up there into the Mid-Atlantic and as well as New England part. And then, once again, even some snowfall up there towards the UP of Michigan and northern Michigan too as well. So those are going to be areas to really be watching for. And like I said, probably could ruin some Thanksgiving plans. So, we'll continue to watch it very closely, but still remains a little bit uncertain. So expect some things to change, but, definitely on the concerning side of things. And then for your total rainfall, once again, this is from now to November 28th once again. And as you guys can see, we are expecting a lot of rainfall there across parts there of California, heading up there into the parts there of the southwest part of British Columbia. And, like I said, Eureka, which is pretty much located right in this area, looks to be seeing that potential for very heavy rainfall. To be honest, we're talking potentially over a foot of rainfall across those areas, especially as we head into the end of this week and even into next week, guys. This is going to be a very wild and sneaky event over there in parts there of Northwest California, so we will really need to be watching those areas around the Eureka area. Back over there towards parts there of the deep south, we might see a little bit of flooding. Does not show terrible amounts, but definitely enough to cause, maybe an upgrade to a moderate risk. We'll have to see what this weather prediction center thinks at that time, whether it will upgrade it to a moderate risk or it will just stay slight. But, even up here across, this area, a lot of rainfall likely, but once again, a lot of the snowfall that's expected to fall will likely be considered as rainfall too as well. So, we will continue to watch it very closely. Like I said, still remains uncertain on, what exactly we'll see with snow and rainfall as we head into the end of November. But that's also when my winter forecast will come out. I'm almost done with it, so I think I'll be able to release it this weekend. So definitely subscribe and click that notification bell so that way you guys don't miss out on my winter forecast, which I really hope you guys see it, because, we are getting close to winter, and I think you guys probably want to know those details. So like I said, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on my special and official winter forecast that I'll be doing this weekend. And like I said, I think I'll be able to release it during that time, so make sure to do that so you don't miss out on it. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy today's weather forecast. Like I said, if you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, or if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to go down below and click that subscribe button, as we will continue to keep you guys updated with the latest on weather with Sim. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up too as well. Those help out more than you know. And of course, leave any questions, comments, or concerns that you guys have down below. You guys can leave anything down below. That's honest, respectful, and I hope you guys all have a great Monday, and we will see you in the next one, everyone. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.